Hello, good morning to all of you. Welcome in this video lecture. In this lecture, we are going to study our chapter number 2, that is atomic structure. In this topic, we have to study Bohr's theory, postulates of Bohr's theory, then success of Bohr's theory, limitation of Bohr's theory, and concept of atomic orbital and other topics. Particularly in this lecture, we start with Bohr's theory of atom. As all of we are much more familiar with the structure of atom, any element is composed from a smaller unit that is called as atom. Bohr's theory is the first theory which proposed a model of the atom to explain how electrons are arranged and how atoms emit and absorb the light. As you are familiar with the structure of atom containing the energy particles, that is electron, which is continuously revolving in a circular path known as orbit, while the atom contains centrally placed another particle called as proton. The nucleus is the center of any atom. See the diagram. In this diagram, centrally a red colored dot is shown, which is a part of nucleus, and remember that the nucleus is always containing positively charged protons and having no charged particles, that is neutrons, right? So in the circular path, as electrons are continuously rotating, according to a Bohr's theory, these electrons are arranged in a circular path around the nucleus, and this circular path, which is imaginary, which is the root of that circulations, in these circulating pathways electrons are continuously revolving. Either emission of light takes place or absorption of light takes place. So this simple concept is explained first, put forth first by the scientist Niels Bohr in 1913. Particularly, the base of this theory is mainly based on the first smallest element of periodic table, that is the hydrogen. Now see the diagram. Whenever the electron is circularly rotating around the nucleus, there is either emission of energy or absorption of energy takes place, and it emits or absorbs the energy in a various energy levels shown by the formula, that is energy in the energy level is equal to minus 13.6 divided by n square electron volt. And this simple theory is made by the scientist Niels Bohr, is known as Bohr's theory. Isn't it? Okay, I think you got it. Now we move towards main postulates of Bohr's atomic model. According to his first postulate, electrons are continuously revolved in fixed orbitals or energy levels. That is, electrons revolves in a fixed orbit and energy level, that is first, second, third and fourth energy level. Electrons move around the nucleus in a certain fixed circular paths. According to him, these are called as orbits or sails. These circular pathways are also called as energy levels. So what is the first postulate? That is, electrons are continuously revolving in a fixed energy levels or circular pathway, that is called as orbits. So this is the first postulate of Bohr's theory. Now during the circulation in the orbit, according to his first postulate, electrons does not lose energy, and it is always represented by first energy level, second energy level and third energy level. So this is about the first postulate. Now the second postulate of Bohr's theory is quantization of energy. Now what is quantization? Each orbit, that is first energy level orbit, second energy level orbit, third energy level orbit, in the same manner has fixed energy, and the energy of an electron in a given orbit is always fixed and having fixed value. That means during the revolution or continuous movement, electron never lose the energy. This energy is quantized, having fixed energy. So energy of each energy level corresponds to the electrons present in the same orbit. So n is equal to first energy level close to nucleus, second energy level, third energy level. That is, different energy levels are having a specific distance from the nucleus, and as the electrons from the orbit, energy of the orbit increases with increase in a distance between each energy level orbit from the nucleus. So closed energy level orbit, that is n is equal to 1, is having lower energy as compared to the energy level orbit present outside that particular orbit, and as the distance between nucleus increases, the energy of that electron also goes on increasing. So this is called as a quantization of energy. Then next, third postulate is energy absorption or emission. That is the development of spectral lines. Now, according to Bohr's theory, when electron jumps from lower orbit to a higher orbit, that means from first level energy level orbit towards second level energy orbit, during this jumping process, moment process, it absorbs the energy. That means whenever electron jumps from lower energy level to higher energy level, it is absorbing some quantity of energy. And during the absorption of energy, we are getting a specific spectral lines known as absorption spectral lines. So, the third important postulate of Bohr's theory is the absorption of energy level from lower energy level to higher energy level orbit. Hence, when it falls from higher energy level orbit to lower energy orbit, the process of emission takes place, and this process of emission always generate another type of spectral lines known as emission spectral lines. So, if the energy level movement of electron takes place from lower to higher, there occurs absorption of energy, and whenever it jumps from higher energy level to lower energy level, then emission of energy takes place. Difference between these two energy levels always gives a specific values given by the equation delta E is equal to E2 minus E1 is equal to H upon EU. This is particularly emission spectral lines. Then fourth postulate is the angular momentum quantization. Now what is this? Angular momentum is nothing but it is the continuously rotation of electrons in specific energy level whenever the energy level takes place in the same orbit, or the electrons present in the same orbit during the moment, then its energies get quantized, and this energy is called as angular momentum quantization energy. So these are the four different postulates of Bohr's theory. First one is the electron resolves in a fixed orbit. Second one is the quantization of energy. The energy of electron is similar to its energy level. Energy absorption and emission, that is the spectral lines creation whenever the electrons are moving from lower energy level to higher energy level, absorption takes place, and whenever it jumps from higher energy level to lower energy level, then emission of energy takes place. So angular momentum quantization, fourth postulate is the angular momentum quantization. Whenever it is continuously rotating in the orbit, it creates some angular momentum, and this angular momentum is always similar to in which energy level it is present. So all these are the four different postulates of Bohr's theory. So I hope that you understand these points. So now, after the postulates of Bohr's model, now what is the success of Bohr's model? What are the importance of Bohr's theory? No doubt, this is the first theory which explains the stability of atom, existence of atom. That means whenever electrons are continuously revolving around the nucleus in any kind of atom, it does not fall into nucleus. Still, nucleus is having positive charges, protons, and electrons always bears negative charge. No doubt, both are opposite charges. But electrons are continuously revolving instead of fall of electron in the nucleus. So this is the first important theory which explains the existence of atom and stability of atom. Very good. So second, first time line spectra of hydrogen explained very accurately. Line spectra of atom is explained very accurately in this particular model. Up till now, no one has explained this theory. Okay. So, up till now, no one explained. Hydrogen is the smallest atom, and line spectra of hydrogen is very accurately explained by this theory. Smallest atom. So, this is the success story. Then, third, he introduced first time the idea of quantized energy level. Once again, I repeat, what is the quantized energy level? Each orbit is having its specific energy. Orbitals are having their own energy levels, and electrons present in the same energy level orbit having specific energy, that is called as quantized energy levels. And this is the major steps towards modern quantum mechanics. So, the concept which is made, put forth by Niels Bohr, that is quantized energy levels, this idea is the base of today's modern quantum mechanics. So, this is the success story of Niels Bohr. Now we are moving towards the limitation of Bohr's model. No doubt, there are four limitations. These are very important one. No doubt, he made the energy levels of orbit. He explained the preliminary structure of atom. He explained the quantization of energy level. But he has first important limit is he explained only the atom related to hydrogen containing only one electron. Hydrogen contains only one electron. So, the first limit of Bohr's model is he explained only hydrogen atom which is containing only one electron, and no other atoms having more than one electron is explained by Niels Bohr. So this is the first limit. Okay. Second limit is he could not explain very fine lines, smaller splitting pattern of spectral lines or energy level diagram. He only suggests that is either absorption spectra is obtained or emission spectra is obtained by jumping of electron from lower energy level to higher energy level or vice versa. So he does not explain fine structural spectral lines of small pattern. So this is the second limit. Then third limit is he considered only electron as a particle, and you all of you are aware about there is a dual theory of electron. Electron exists either in a particle form or a wave form, but Niels Bohr does not think about the wave nature of electron. He think only particle nature of electron, and this wave theory or wave nature of electron is further explained by the another scientist de Broglie and Schrodinger. That is Schrodinger wave equation is come in a next picture. So The limitation of Bohr's theory that he explained only particle nature of electron and he does not explain the wave theory of electron. So this is the third limitation of Bohr theory. And now fourth one is that he does not explain the Zeeman effect, that is splitting of spectral lines and magnetic field, and Stark effect, that is in electric field. So behavior of electrons in a magnetic field, that is Zeeman effect, and behavior of electron in a electric field, that is Stark effect, is did not explained by Neil Bohr in his theory. This is the fourth limitation of Bohr's theory. So as there is a success in Bohr's theory, but it is having four limitations. First limitation is that he explained the spectra or atoms containing only one electron, that is hydrogen. This is the first. Second, fine spectral lines, small spectral lines are never explained by Niall Bohr. Fourth, he does not explain wave theory, wave nature of electron. And fourth one is that he did not explain the Zeeman effect or Stark effect in electric field. So these are the limitations of Niall Bohr.